All right, guys. Today is December 17th. We are a few days away from the winter solstice. Someone asked me yesterday, my neighbor and our kids were at tennis, and she's like, what is the winter solstice to you? What does it mean? And I was like, we have to hibernate. We have to go in. We're not the only animals that are supposed to hibernate. It's winter. We're wintering. Do you know what I mean? We have to really see this is where we sit and we reflect. We're not growing anything right now. We're not doing big things right now. It's a time to reflect. It's time to go into that darkness inside of us and not be scared of the shadows, but embrace them in this winter solstice, right? Divine Rising, Kathy. So let's go ahead and get into that, into our meditation. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. If you are not taking the time in the beginning of these meditations, if you're sitting there walking around making coffee or doing anything other than sitting here and breathing, that is okay. It's not being said with judgment. It is being said with encouragement that when you can, to sit down and give yourself the time, the peace, the quiet, the frequency of rest. We do not know how to rest. We are programmed to move. If we had ancient scrolls, if a lot of our history had not been burned down, there's information there proving that we were literally programmed to work. One of our purposes. Who's going to do it? Who's going to keep Earth moving? We are. We do. We will continue. This is our dimension, our planet. So how do we rest? Even when given times of rest, quote unquote, vacation, are you resting? Are you breathing? Are you present? Are you enjoying it? Or are you already thinking about when you're going to go back? All the stressing things you were thinking about at home, are you thinking about them there? Most of us do. Where is the relaxation? Where is the resetting? We do not know how to relax. We do not know how to chill and just be. There is fear around stillness. There's fear around the non-hustle mentality. Not everyone. Some have mastered it. Some are really good at it. Some will rest and do absolutely nothing. And while that it may look like that to us, they really aren't accomplishing much either. Rest. Their journeys are about moving, creating. But most of us, our journey is about slowing down, finding balance, knowing that it's okay to go into the stillness. Enter the stillness of this winter solstice. Enter this space, shedding, releasing, rooting into Mother Earth. See that red disc, the Muladhara, spinning so lovely. Check in with your body in the beginning when we're taking those breaths. Do a little scan from your head to your toe. Without judgment. Notice what your body is telling you. Be still long enough to hear what it is saying. As you move throughout the day-to-day, ask yourself, am I present? Am I doing too much? Am I resting? Check in with myself right now. I'm going to take a deep breath. When you feel that old programming creeping up on you, take a deep breath. You feel that trigger triggering you. Take a deep breath. Winter solstice. It is about resting. It is also about your shadows, the stillness of the dark. Our guides just said a lot of times that also is where the fear lies. We don't want to sit still because of what's in the dark, because of what's in our shadows. But we are not scared of the night. We are not scared of our shadows. Our skeletons don't haunt us because they don't lie in our closets. We are about to enter the year of the horse. Strong, steadfast. Crawling out of this year, shedding that skin, evolving like the snakes that we are. We embody everything. Do not forget how powerful you are. Powerful enough that while you are resting, you are manifesting. So powerful that just by sitting in your stillness and mastering your thoughts, you are moving your frequency. Powerful enough to know that balance comes from embracing the light and the dark. Now let me be silent. Sit with your guides, your ascended masters, your ancestors. Just be. If you're in a good space, please go ahead and leave the meditation. No ego, amigo. Stay there. Just leave, mute me. If not, like always, let's extend love out to Mother Earth. And while I was sitting in that space, a word appeared to me telepathically to send out to you guys. So it was being sent, but I'm sending it again. And see if the word comes to you. This is more of a telepathy test than an intuition test. Extending all this wonderful high frequencies out to Mother Earth, out to all of those around us, out for everyone. And when you are ready, go ahead and bring your awareness back to your fingertips and your toes. And it was the most random fucking word. That is why I was like, okay. So I honestly don't even know if anyone got it. Peace. Ooh, I love that one. It wasn't peace. Let me see. Nobody's saying over Zoom. Guys, as soon as I closed my eyes, I heard this song, and I wish fucking Kayla was here. Kayla on Zoom. Kayla Jackson fucking knows every song. I can hum two notes and she'll be like, blah, blah, blah. First word was photo, and then I said family. Anybody else? Oh, thank you, Jess. I just saw that. I just saw your comment. My eyes were closed, so I couldn't see it. The word was transformer. I It was so I was sitting there, love, then peace, light, earth, love, then peace.
I couldn't hear a word, but I saw like all these bright lights. Like all these bright lights whenever I couldn't see what was inside the word, but I saw all these bright lights.
It's so crazy that you saw bright lights because listen, as soon as I closed my eyes, and I think this song is called Boulevard of I don't know what it's called actually, but it's oh my God. When your lipstick stains and da 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 ba da ba ba da 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 da. I don't mind. I'm gonna have to fucking call Kayla. It's like this emo like boy band, and it just came right away. So I'm clear audience. So when the song comes through, I just sit there and I'll let it play because I'm like, okay, what are the and it fucking sucks because 95% of the time it's a song that I don't know. So I'm sitting there trying to focus on yeah, Tarani's like never would have thought of Transformer. That's what I said. It was the most random word. So I was like, okay, we're gonna telepathically send that one. So transforming, transformation. I'm like, why transformer? Because I was thinking like an actual robot transformer, but the winter solstice is about transformation. So that actually fucking tracks. But that song, I heard that song, and this is why I'm saying this. If there is a young man, because I know there's not one on Zoom, listening on TikTok, if there's a young man who is an artist, if you're in a band or you're an actor and you're not in LA, you're going to be moving there. This reading came in clear as day. I'm 100% sure on this. So as I was sitting there, I was hearing that song. I think it was a Green Day song now that I'm thinking about it. I think it's Green Day. So I'm gonna have to go. Fuck, I wish I knew the name of the song. Anyway, boy band, that song was coming in. And I was listening, so I let the verse play. The lyrics didn't come in clearly, and then it hit the chorus, and I was like, okay. And then I saw a young man, a young white man, in this bubble. I saw this bubble almost like Galinda, and I'm like, is that me? And they were like, no, it's not. I was like, oh, okay. It wasn't me in the bubble. It was a young man. And I saw this bubble literally taking you and transporting you to LA, where your dreams are going to start manifesting. Um, Stay grounded. Is it going to be new moon coming up? Is it the new? I have been so off my schedule. We just had a new moon, didn't we? I can't remember. And you know what? If I don't have clients that I'm making specific shit for the new moon, full moon, I've not been very good with my witchy practices this year. I was just thinking that. I was like, dang, where are my crystal necklaces? Like, where's my literally I was thinking this morning, I was like, I haven't been like I always bless my food. Do you know what I mean? When I sit there and I think my food, I sit there and I'm like, thank you for the sun for growing this food. Thank you to the farmers for farming this food. Thank you to the truck drivers who drove it to the grocery stores. Thank you to the grocery store workers who put it on the shelf. Thank you to the cashiers who rang out the food. Thank you for my like all of that. You know what I mean? Before that food even like hits my stomach, I like send that gratitude out to everything. And I was like, I haven't been thanking my food, and that's not like me. So I definitely so with this winter solstice coming in, you know what I mean? Tarati's like, amen, because it's true. If you think about what it took for that food to get to your belly, I'm grateful for that. It took a lot of fucking steps. Do you know what I mean? So I always like to think, and my cousin's a truck driver, so I always think of Billy, and I'm like, think about how hard he works transporting that stuff across the US from city to city. I'm like, but winter solstice, it's about going. I need to check too. Let me see. When is the new moon? You know what? Because now that you're asking, I'm like, let's see. Moon phases. And I had a client bought me a calendar and I fucking loved it. The new moon was on the 9th. That's what I said. I was like, I'm pretty sure full moon. Guess what the full moon is? Oh, tomorrow is the first, it's half. So it's that first quarter. The full moon is on Christmas Eve. How fucking cool is that?
That's badass.
Oh,
that's amazing.
I'm already like, listen, you can bet your sweet asses on Christmas Eve, I'm gonna have a bomb ass boil going. Go get your herbs now. Full moon, new transformation. Full moon, setting your intentions. No, full moon is full moon is exactly what the winter solstice is about. Going into those shadows, releasing, saying, you know what, this isn't working. This isn't working. I'm not doing this. You know what I mean? Things like that. That's why it's like, oh, my awareness. Oh, I'm very purpley today. Look at this. Very purpley today. Very dark purple. Very dark energy, right? That yang. Um, yeah. Oh, you know what? Tarati, isn't it summer in New Zealand right now? They're opposite of us. And it's so funny because when I'm in the meditations and I say that, I'm like, it's winter. I'm like, but it's not everywhere. And I know that people who are on the meditation are not in parts of the world where it's winter. Isn't that crazy? I love how Mother Earth is like, I'm gonna be warm over here, cold over here, light over here, dark over here. Now let's switch it up. Boulevard of Broken Dreams, Green Day. Thank you, Marianne. So you did recognize, yeah, because I don't mind, and I don't mind. Yes, that's it. So I knew it. Boulevard of Broken Dreams. That's what's so okay, so fucking crazy because that doesn't sound like it though. No, no, but I think hold on. I think that is the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Hold on. Marianne's like, I think that's the song, but you don't sound like it. I'm like, no, 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 no. Where the fuck is my search? Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Because whoever, if someone knows, if any of you know anyone who's an artist, you wrote that song. It's Jandals Beach. Oh yeah, sandals, beaches, and sun there. In New Zealand. Now, is your winter cold? Do you have a winter season, or are you guys like Hawaii, where you're just like nice all the time? Let me see. Green Day. There it is. I think it's this one. But yeah, but Marianne, that tracks.
I walk a lonely road, the only road that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's only me, and
Yes.
I walk alone. Mm-mm, mm-mm,
I don't know why it's playing like the acapella beat version of it.
mm-mm,
Um,
mm-mm.
and now I can't get it to stop. Uh, I think that was Maria. Maria's like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, that was the beatbox version of Boulevard of Broken Dreams. I did not know what that was, but um I'm singing a happier version. Yeah, 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 yeah. But I don't know. We should go to LA. I think maybe the reading was we all need to go to LA. But if somebody knows of a young gentleman who is an artist, more specifically a singer, right? If he's in a band, oh, road trip to New Zealand. Fuck yes, Marianne. Yes, I told Tarati we're gonna fucking be there. I've said it. I was like, Tarati, don't be surprised when we're all like, knock, knock, knock. What's up? Ada Marie, how do you say it again? Ada Marie Wana'u. Don't even remember how to say it. But I was hearing Boulevard of Broken Dreams, and then I literally saw this young man. This guy's got to be in his 20s. He's young. So if you're a young man in your 20s, you're a singer, you're trying to move to LA, next year is gonna be your year. I saw you in a bubble, like Galinda, like me, going to LA in a bubble. Karina, if you guys know Karina, anybody who knows Karina and I, and they can totally validate this, we are literally the yin and the yang of the witches. Karina is more Galinda, and I'm definitely more Alphaba. Like, um, Alphaba's just aggressive. That's all. She just
But I feel like we're switching places.
we may be switching. You know what? Karina's like feels like we might be switching places, and
Oh,
we
my throat
really
chakra now is overactive
good
because I
girl. I
haven't
fuck.
used it in my life. So now I'm like, you know what I can do? I can speak up for myself.
And you know what's
Wow.
so crazy? You're not wrong because honestly, in 2026, oh, Marianne, Christina said there's ski resorts in New Zealand. You can surf in the same day. That is awesome. We have a winter season, but you live in the north, so it's not as bad. Oh, they have ski resorts in Australia, Kim. Oh my God, yeah. I wasn't even reading these comments coming in. I'm the worst. Listen, geography is not my thing. I thought Brazil was in Europe. Okay. So. Yeah, geography is not my thing. But Karina, your throat chakra, I've been told from my guides in 2026, my goal is to shut the fuck up. They were like, if you can, the whole that silent game you play with kids, like, let's see. Yeah, it's in South America, Tarati, but I thought Brazil was in Europe. Clearly, I was not well traveled in my early 20s. I don't know why. I don't know why. I worked with a Brazilian kid and he was like, let's go to Brazil. I was like, I'll go to Brazil with you. Can we take one of those little jumper planes and go to Amsterdam too? Because I've always wanted to go there. And he looked at me like I was fucking nuts. He was like, no, because Brazil's here and Amsterdam's over there. I was like, oh, yeah, that would probably be a little difficult, right? Which is fucking crazy because my ancestors are from South America or America. Yeah, Karina. I'm like, listen. And that's why I joke when I know people, I run into people I went to high school with and they try to act smart. I'm like, bitch, we went to the same fucking high school. I know the kind of education you got. Shut up. I know where you went. We got the same high school degree, okay? And I thought Brazil was in Europe, so whatever. New Zealand is like the tested out country, so we're constantly learning about other countries. Oh my God, but that's good. That's good. So yeah, Karina said that she feels like we're flipping. Karina gets on the meditations and like was so like you could tell she had taken her time. I would like roll out of bed, brush my teeth, hair like this, never like have any, barely washed my face. And now it's like, oh, I'll put some mascara on, hair is washed, smells fantastic. You know what I mean? And Korea the other day went on her meditation with no makeup. And I was like, who are you? So yeah,
It was great. It was so freeing.
so
So
freeing.
freeing.
So freeing. And it's so crazy that you said that because I literally yesterday was thinking about I bought a contour kit. I'm a foundation and mascara girl. That's it. Eyeliner when I'm feeling really fancy. And I started wearing lip gloss. I was at Marshall's the other day and I bought a contour kit. And I was like, and yesterday I was sitting there thinking like, oh, how am I? And because I've been, you watch all these makeup girls and I've attempted to contour before and it was not successful. So I stopped. But I really feel like I want to get into that. And like, I'm being more intentional with how I dress. Like, no, you can wear your leggings, Kim, put on a nicer shirt, put on some boots, make it, so yeah, it's nice. And I was like that before. It's ebbs and flows, ebbs and flows.
It
Some
is.
years,
And yeah, and you know what's funny is that now I'm kind of like when I dress myself in the morning, this is so weird, but I like look at everything and I think, what would my highest version of myself choose to wear today? And that's how I've been picking my outfits. And I've been feeling really like unbelievably confident and beautiful and like living in my truth because I'm like letting my highest version of my higher self pick out my outfits. And it's really fun.
yeah,
Like
and let
colors
yourself
and
shine.
chakras, it always comes out what I need. It's so freaking fun.
I love it. That's how I would blow people's mind when I worked retail. Because they would walk in, I told you, they'd be walking in wearing all yellow or all green. I'd be like, oh, are you getting over some hurt in your heart? If they were wearing green, they're like, how the fuck did you know that? I'm like, well, you're wearing green. Your soul just knows. Your soul just knows. But yeah. All right, let me cut this off. Only because if I go any longer, I don't think it's going to record and let me post. So I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Could I just ask for a little request?
Yeah, absolutely, Jill.
If you wouldn't mind just sending some love bombs out to my daughter and her boys, I would really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Guys, on TikTok, when you're on listening today, we do love bombs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, meditations. They send out love bombs. Kind of like what I do when I say let's encircle Earth. That's a big old love bomb we're shooting out to her. So, Jill wants love bomb sent out to her daughter and her sons. So her daughter and her grandsons. So love bomb them. Let's set an intention right now, just sending out good energy. Literally encircling them with protection. That no sword formed against them is gonna prosper. It will fall before their feet. No enemy will even reach close to them. They're divinely protected. They're divinely guided. So it is, and so it will be done. Yeah, girl, they got a nice bubble. All right, Jill, and we'll send that out too throughout the day. I love you. All right, guys. Love you, Jill.
Love you guys. Love
Yes.
you, Jill.
We send you some love bombs too.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, guys. Remember, it's the solstice. So try to also observe like what it is that's coming up for your daughter. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, what is actually happening versus what we see happening. Um, and Jill, if you have any cards, I was gonna pull some cards and they were like, tell her to pull cards. Do you have tarot cards or oracle cards, Jill? More specifically, oracle.
I only have the ones that I got on the
Use those
retreat.
ones from the retreat. Use
The
those
Yeah.
ones
retreat.
from the retreat. Bless them. Pray over them first.
Yes, and
Okay.
say, how do I hold space for my daughter as she's moving through this experience? And then pull your oracle cards. But ask, how do I hold space for my daughter as she is moving through this experience?
Okay.
Yeah, you
Thank
got
you.
this. She's got it. Yep. All is well. All is good. I literally saw those weapons like dropping at their feet. So whatever you think is gonna come their way
Me
to harm
too.
them,
As soon
it's
as you said that, I saw everything just drop and then a bubble of protective light just form all around them.
I
So
honestly,
beautifully.
I felt it. It was
Yes.
amazing. It was
yeah.
Yeah.
so amazing.
That's all I was like, oh, they're good. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's whatever energy you think is coming, it's not. They're protected, so they're not going to be harmed. Whatever's happening is for their highest good. You know what I mean? So we can't always see that when people are hurting or things aren't going how we expected, or you're seeing things like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So that's why they said pull out your oracle cards, yeah, and ask what can I do? What is the best way for me to hold space for her while she is moving through that? This is her experience, not yours. Does
Thank
that make
you.
sense?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. I love you so much. And
I love
she
you
picked a
too.
badass mom. So, that's another reason why you're a badass.
You are a
You got to give
badass.
yourself way more credit than you do.
Yes, yes. And let
Mm.
us, when we're all our badass moms, when we're like down, or in a low vibration of some sort, that's what we do. We rally around each other and remind each other of how fucking badass, powerful we are.
Whenever, sorry, Joe, go ahead.
I appreciate you guys so much. So, so much.
I want every um woman who's given birth, because this is, I don't want to get into, oh, who's a woman and who's not. Anybody who has grown a baby in their belly and either pushed him out or had a C-section, anytime you're having a moment, I'd like to gently remind you guys, you grew a human being and you pushed it out your vajayjay, or you had it cut out of your belly like a fucking, like what? I give so much respect to women who had C-sections. You're a motherfucking portal, okay? We're portals. That's how powerful we are. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not, and please, I'm not trying to take away. I don't, because I know there are people. So please, I'm extending love to women who have not had children. I don't, it's always hard for me. You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but this is just a reminder because that doesn't mean that you're any less than, because in another dimension, in another world, you are a mom. I promise. This is the human experience you're having here. But Jill, you're a fucking portal. You're powerful. You know what I mean? Like, there's, like, to do that, to grow something for that many months in your body, and then to, have this experience. I mean, she's given you grandchildren. She's had kids that, you know what I mean? So we have to remind ourselves what is happening? Like, what is this experience? Why? There's something in it. And with this year being what it is, with this solstice coming up, there's a lot of energy right now where it's like, you know what I mean? Like, even for myself. So, you know what I mean? Those deep breaths. But like I said, pull your cards because there's going to be answers for you there. There's a reason why they told me to tell you to do that. So pull the cards and see what comes through for you. Yes and yes.
I appreciate you guys so much. It's so awesome to have um, just the support and the love, and um, I can't even put into words how much I appreciate you all.
We appreciate you, Joe. I appreciate you. You show up every day.
Yes, every day. We love
Every
you so
day.
much.
Every day
Love
you
you
fucking
too.
show up. You do the work. You literally Monday, you show up more than I do. I sleep in on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Karina, you guys are like every fucking day. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, that's so powerful, Jill.
And she's out there asking, calling and asking me about, she's worried about her friends and her friends' animals too. I mean, it's amazing. She just reached out to me the other day and was like, "Hey, I have a question for you." Like, she's just worried about everybody. I mean, I was so blessed to meet Karina and Jill on that outing we had. It was such a blessing. And of course, Kim, I know you, but you brought us all together. And
Yeah, that retreat was
I'm
amazing.
blessed and thankful for you getting me through that experience and so much by getting there. So. I
Yes.
appreciate all of you guys. You've been such a major support to me too through all these years. I appreciate you.
Yes, I know. And it's been over a year since that retreat. So it's been time. Do you know what I mean? There's been a lot of growth, a lot of friendships. And how are you? Somebody on TikTok is just she's catching me live. She came to my screaming event. So the screaming event, Jill, and that was, and talk about Jill, that was at and the Jill that I'm talking to right now, that was the owner of the property where we went and did the screaming event. As a matter of fact, that was Jill's property. It was amazing. I did not sometimes, like, I've been holding space for so many people, that's why they said next year it's about me learning how, like, talk about stillness, learning how to be still. And I'm like, man, they want me to be more of the observer next year. And I was like, I think I can do that. Yeah, Anne said, hi, Jill. Yeah, New Zealand is good. Oh, Tarati's like, New Zealand is really great to have a retreat. Fuck yes, Tarati. Listen, don't think that once I get a little bit more of like a following, and I know that if I went to New Zealand and did a retreat, it'll fill up, I'm ready. My guide told me to pause on the retreat. So, Tarati, it might be a decade before you see me because the next 10 years I've been told are focused on Liam and Luna. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'll go where they guide me. But Jill, I love you. Marianne, I love you. Karina had to dip out for work. But oh, Jill says hello, Anne. So I will see you guys mañana. I love
Love
you.
you guys. Take care.
Yeah, we need to
Be
do
safe out there.
we got
Stay
to do a
warm.
retreat reunion.
Love you. Thank
Love you guys. All right. Bye.
Bye.